up, my fellow nerds? Quangsang back with another video. Um, this is just a video on my opinion on how to revive or save RuneScape. Now, this is piggybacking off of his lordship, my clan's leader video. He inspired me to make a video stating my opinion on um, this this problem that we're experiencing. So that's basically what this video will be, is just how to save RuneScape. And if you, Jesus Christ, my phone's getting blown up. If you look on the screen right now, you will see I posted a picture from 2006 Jagex LTD, but I added something. I don't know if there's something in the world map. I haven't bothered to open it and look there, but it's just my little hey, we should incorporate this, you know? This isn't a let's revive the wilderness. The wilderness is dead content, guys. Jagex has tried fixing it, has tried doing what they can, and just no one PKs. And instead of going through and changing all the resources, changing all the stuff in the wilderness to cater to the age that we are in RuneScape now, why not start from something new? RuneScape 3 has amazing graphics. Look at the Wizard's Tower. Look at Ashdale. Those are just two examples of amazing graphics that RuneScape has. So why not start from something new? Alright? So just bear with me. Remember that this is my opinion. And hopefully Jagex at least listens and develop some of this. I mean, if they take every single idea of mine, that's fine. At least they listened. At least they're making an effort. Alright, so my first idea is more abilities. Develop various amount of new abilities to make combat more diverse. As you see right now, that's all the abilities there is. You need more. Otherwise, when it comes to PKing, when it comes to PvP, people are going to know what that person is going to do. I will say a little more of my ideas on this later on in the video, but right now I'm just trying to get the key points out. Have some abilities be hybrid abilities, requiring levels in 2 or 3 or even 4 different combat skills to make combos. Now, PKing back in the day, I was not a PKer. Alright, I was a skiller. I loved to skill. I loved PVM. PKing gave me, I didn't have that much money, so I didn't want to lose what I earned. But I had friends who PK'd. I had friends who loved it. And I would always hear about them from school. Oh, I got this. Oh, I got that, They would tell me about hybrids, and they would tell me about how they switched and how they had, they would be a ranger and then they would switch to a dragon dagger spec and they would kill somebody. This is kind of like that. Have some hybrid abilities that are cool for sorry, my cat was getting in the box behind me. I'm really trying to focus here, guys. Have some abilities that are incorporate like a magic attack and then a stab with the sword and then a downward slash with your sword or something like that, or pull out a knife and that's in your offhand and throw it in your offhand at the guy, and then do a kick and spin around and then thrust your sword into him. Or you know what I'm saying? Just like make cool combos. Make it so people want to use dual wielding. Have a crossbow in their offhand and shoot shoot the guy and, have, like, I don't know, something else in the other hand, the main hand, and, whip them or something. Just make it more combo oriented for hybrids. You're like, man, that's a horrible idea for hybrids. Don't worry, my switching topic will come up later in this video, as well as special attacks. Make some abilities require certain weapons, making them sort of like special attacks. Alright, so I said that I'm going to mention special attacks in this. I think we need to bring special attacks back into the game. Alright, so special attacks. I say bring back special attacks for items, but it's not going to be in an interface where you have to go to and click special attack and blah blah blah. Instead, there will be, I would say, every item that has a special attack should have an ability, and the abilities book should be a special attacks tab, and they should be all grayed out or whatever unless you have that item on. And you find which one you want, drag it on your ability bar, and you need 100%, and then that can do its custom special attack. I think it'll support switching more. It'll support items value more. The dragon claws should go back up instead of, I think I just bought a pair of dragon claws for 400k or something. That's ridiculous. That makes tormented demons not even really worth it. So I think it should make item values go back up. It should make PKing more fun, more interactive. Instead of just having your normal ultimates, you have special attack ultimates that require 100% energy. And as you see on the screen, I have the old 100% special attack bar, and then I also have the new style EOC. Look at it this way, guys. If you want to play old school RuneScape, play 07. It's dying though, and his lordship said why. Inferior graphics, just all sorts of stuff like that. You had to re-level, all stuff like that. People want PvP in a game they play. Look at the numbers of League of Legends. Look at the number of the people that PvP in WoW. Look at the number of people who play Guild Wars 2 for PvP. Look at the people who play Call of Duty. Look at the people who play Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3. Most people aren't playing the campaign anymore. They are diving straight in to multiplayer because they want that satisfaction of dominating a real person. Alright, we need to bring PvP back into the game, and I don't think it's going to be brought back into RuneScape via the wilderness. I think we have to start all fresh, add all these features. Now, QA is going to be backed up, so I will harp on what we should do to make QA's job a little easier. But anyways, about special attacks. Make them ultimate abilities. Make them so your Dragon Claws, you don't even have to be creative, Jagex. Just, you can have the old animations of the old weaponry and the old effects or whatever, and bring those back. Alright? That's all you gotta do. It'll make PKing fun. So let's move on to the next topic. Alright, so what needs to happen next is we need to rehaul summoning. JMod Chris L replied to a high-level forum post from a player that was basically quitting the game and saying it's because he's quitting because summoning is so broken, and how can a studio not fix broken content and focus on new updates like Squeal of Fortune and stuff like that. So basically, Mod Chris L replied saying, I'd like to toy with an update where you can program your familiar so you can give it options to tank for you, or tell it you'd like to use a scroll every X amount of attacks. Personally, I think that should be implemented ASAP. Now I know they're about to release a update for December of summoning. I don't know exactly what it entails. I believe it's this December. He said in the upcoming week. But I know QA is backed up, but it's not just QA's job to do stuff. Anyways, I'll focus on that later in the video. I would say implement that ASAP, because that will make summoning a lot more useful for boss fights, for PKing, etc. Also, make familiars have updated graphics. I mean, they look alright, but come on, you guys are redoing. You're making Runescape a new. You're making it a new game to have the graphic standards that other MMOs are having. And let's be honest, it's a browser game, and it's by far the best browser game there is. You don't have to install it on your computer. You don't have to, well, I mean, you kind of like download the cache and stuff while you're playing, but still, it's in your browser. You don't have to put a disk in and wait for it to install, or download a client, and just have it install and have it patch all the time and stuff like that. It does it automatically. It's awesome. So let's just get to work on updating the graphics, fixing summoning, and this whole video may lead to RuneScape 4, or you could release it as just one huge patch, like name it the Drums of War or something, and it's basically going to cater to PKers, because it's going to get that population back. It's going to get that economy boost back. It's going to get PVM players have all their content that they need right now. They just got the Special Borrows fight, the Virago fight. They have Calify King, King Black Dragon, stuff like that. They have tons of quests. I'm a PVMer. Trust me, I'm not a PKer by any means. If this idea does come back, I will get into PvP though. But people don't want to play old school RuneScape with crappy graphics just to PK. Alright? Look at it this way, guys. The old school combat system's not going to come back to RS3. RS3 is not going to get rid of the abilities and stuff like that. What Jagex can do is cater to you guys by creating special attacks like I mentioned, creating more abilities like I mentioned, rehauling summoning, and doing a lot more to this game, like I will